Hello and welcome again to Let's Solve an Acrostic. We are on June 2nd, 2024, so this one was issued just today. It's 10:47 p.m. when I am putting this together. Obviously this was today's Sunday acrostic, but my first time taking a look at it. Let's see here. Are there any clues in the box? No. Not really. So let's see what kind of themes we might see down here in the clue area. Manhattan nickname popularized by Washington Irving. Let's see. We got some Cleopatra references, state birds, igneous rocks. Oh my. We are really all out of the place. We're all over the place. Okay, well, let's start like we usually do, which is to fill in as much as we can in the clue area and then see what it does for us up here in the main area. So let's see. Okay, here's one. Cue here, use clicks for hunting. I think this is what bats do. So I'm going to say that that is echo locate. Give that a try. Igneous rock that has been called the sharpest natural substance on Earth. I thought it was maybe onyx, but that does not fit. The Nietzschean ideal. Remember from my philosophy classes, I'm pretty sure the Nietzschean ideal, this was back in college, is the Ubermensch, right? The ideal man. Uber. Let's see if this fits. Mensch. Ubermensch. All right. Dumpster fire. Quadrant of Washington, D.C. that contains the White House. That one is easy because I live in D.C. and that's northwest. I'll be very embarrassed if that's not true. I'm pretty sure it's northwest. Official state bird of Connecticut, Michigan, and Wisconsin? 5 letters? Sounds like maybe a seabird or a shorebird. I'm going to take a guess at heron. Maybe it's egret, but I'm thinking it's some type of shorebird. Partner of truth and justice in a classic comic book motto. Truth, justice, and the American way? Manhattan nickname popularized by Washington Irving. The nickname of Manhattan. Well, it would be the Big Apple. That's one of them. But wouldn't you need the word big in there? I'll tentatively put apple, but that could... No, that doesn't even fit. Never mind. Nickname of Manhattan. Oh! There's also Gotham. And let's go with Gotham. See if that fits. Nincompoops or ignoramuses. Now, when they do long words like this, then the answer is often a long word, which is some elaborate way of saying that someone is dumb. Longer than nitwits, longer than... I have to get back to that one. Talks or sings. Using your voice, vocalize, V-O-C-A-L. At risk or using a telephone. Don't know. Kind of wit demonstrated in the quip youth is wasted on the young. The kind of wit. It's sort of like an aphorism. It's not exactly a joke. It's sort of dry wit. Don't know yet. Result of a deluge. Well, it's flooding. F-L-O-O. Floods? I don't think multiple floods would be the result of a deluge. Things found at the bottom of some columns. Okay. Well, if we're doing accounting, the totals would be, as opposed to architectural columns, that would be things like profits, totals, P-R-O-F-I-T-S. Well, it's certainly going to have an S here. I'm going to put profits. It could be earnings, E-A-R-N-I-N. It could be profits, losses, L-O-S-S-E. No, I think profits might work. Are we getting any broader themes here? Not quite yet. Nothing that's sort of repeating or echoing throughout the clue area yet. Members of the Old West's Wild Bunch, for example. All right, well, I'm pretty sure those were outlaws. General bad guys. So I'm going to go outlaws. Other types of Western criminals. Alright, well, from here we've taken a good, decent shot at the clue area. And let's head up into the solving area here and see what we have. Well, we've got definitely something's wrong here, because right here in this word we have blank F-O-W. That's definitely wrong, because there's no such word that has blank F-O-W. So which part is wrong? Probably the... Yeah, it's probably the P. It's probably profits. I'm going to get rid of that. We'll keep the S. Alright. Let's see if we can fill in some sort of gimmies. Right here, H blank W is going to be how. CA blank is very likely going to be can. I'm literally just guessing what are common English words here. Here's a THE. The. Blank and blank is very often and, so I'm just going to fill that in. Could be wrong, but filling it in. T blank, the only one is an O. T blank blank, this is going to be a the. Oh, here's a because. have here? Just started reading out some phrases. Because it's not, I was going to say because it's not right, because it's not something. This is very likely the word not. Okay, here's a very long word here that starts with 63 and goes all the way to 80 with a dash in the middle. Any idea what that could be? No idea. This S here, this single letter word is going to be either an A or an I. And just most commonly it would be an A. E blank blank N. I think it's even. Just, again, most common word. Even to the blank something because. Okay. Here's another the, I hope. This is wrong. OS is wrong. I'm sure the heron is incorrect. So we're going to get rid of that. And this could be an IS or an AS. Is or as. If it's an A, we don't know what bird this would be. And if it's an I, we don't know what bird it is either. So let's just delete that for now. How blank can blank let's put an N here for and. All right. Could this word be key? K-E-Y? Could this word be begin? Began? All right, let's head down here and see if that's helped us out a lot. I kind of doubt it. Oh, well, the official state bird is still an N, apparently. Oh, because of the N in and. All right, interesting. Kind of wit demonstrated in the quip, youth is wasted on the young. I think that's an aphorism. A-P-H-O-R. Nope. That doesn't work. A-P-H-O-R-I. No, it's not an aphorism. It's a... I don't know. All right, how about J? Unjust or likely to arouse animosity. Something? In something? Result of a deluge, we have an N here. Some sort of a flood. Talks or sings. All right, we're going to have an S, at least in that spot. And we're going to have a S in that spot. At risk using a telephone. I suspect that this third word is the, or this middle word is the. At risk using a telephone. On the edge? Using a telephone? On the horn? at the, in the, on the something, in the something, at the something. Using a telephone. On the line. On the line. On the line. Let's go. Okay. That's pretty good. Like the tempo of a dirge or majestic. Well, dirges are slow. Stately? Yeah, stately. Slow and stately, which also means majestic. So we have some state references in here. I'm trying to think of what the overall theme is. We still don't have much of one, and maybe that's why there wasn't much of a theme listed here. So let's see. What do we have? How blank, all right, from here, how something man can run a marathon? Nope. Can run a the blank and blank as might, right? The, okay, this word looks like answer here. A-N-S-W-E-R. The answer is, I'm guessing. The answer is, okay, how about this? The answer is obvious, even to the something. Does obvious work? O-B-V-I-O. The answer is obvious, even to the what? Intellect? The answer is obvious even to, it must be to something unintelligent, right? It's obvious even to the something. The answer is obvious even to the something CHI blank blank because it's not real? Real, maybe? I'm completely guessing here. It's not real. RE blank blank. What else would be RE blank blank? Let's start at the top here. What word looks like this? Adults? So maybe it has something to do with like adults and children and the imagination. Adults. Something that ends with a Y, maybe LY. Oh, this would be, okay, if we're talking about adults here, maybe the smallest. Okay, we've got adults up here, and then down here we're going to talk about the smallest child. Smallest. The answer is obvious even to the smallest child because it's not real. Just making stuff up, educated guesses, getting a vibe. The answer. Okay, and what do kids, what, magical things happen with kids? Maybe the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, at night? Is there going to be anything about tooth fairies and such? Alright, well let's bring it down here to this clue area and see what else we have. Result of a deluge. Something out? Like a blackout, brownout? run out, talks or sings, prattles, tattles, green material used by Cleopatra as eye makeup. Geez, ow. It's probably a mineral of some kind. There's a mineral over here too. Okay, official state bird of Connecticut, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Maybe it's not a seabird, maybe it's a robin, which is very prosaic. Intensify an investment, perhaps. Double down. That's what you would do in a casino. Double down. All right. Okay, I think we're getting, this looks like maybe Superman? Adults, something, something, to something, how, this has got to be Superman. Superman can, what, fly? Let's go with fly. Or, how, what, Batman? How we got Superman in here? How Batman can run a multi-million, oh, okay. All right, I like this. All right, let's go with how Batman can run, because Bruce Wayne does, a multi-million dollar. This word is looking more and more like business, right? Wayne Enterprises. Adults, something blank to know. How? How Superman can fly, they don't want to know. Adults, something, something to know how Superman can fly or how Batman can run a multi-million dollar business. Something. The, again, key and something, oh, whoops, at night, N-I-G-H-T. The answer is obvious even to the smallest child because it's not real. All right, okay, all right, good. Now we're looking at the author and title from the first letter of each answer. I am a comic book fan, and I know that a prominent comic book author is Grant Morrison. In fact, I think I have some of his graphic novels here at the house. Grant Morrison, super what? Super what? Maybe something in here is wrong. But that gives us all of these starting letters, which is great. Grant Morrison, super something. Oh, okay, here we go. Igneous rock that has been called the sharpest natural substance on Earth is obsidian. All right. Certain puzzle master, of course, now that we've got a Superman, Batman comic book theme, is the Riddler. Intentionally sowed self-doubt in. Now we know that this is gaslighted. G-H-T-E-D. We are coming in on, we're going to close this thing out. Things found at the bottom of some columns. What? Oh, plinths. A plinth is, I think, an architectural something at the bottom of a column. P-L-I-N-T-H. Super gods. Grant Morrison, super gods. Let's presume that's correct. A dumpster fire is a snafu. kind of wit demonstrated in the quip, youth is wasted on the young. Okay, so this is supposedly the type of wit of George Bernard Shaw, hence Shavian in the style of Shaw, seemingly out of nowhere, randomly. How about that? Randomly. Unjust or likely to arouse animosity, invidious? That's a type of discrimination. Invidious. Now what do we have? Adults foolishly demand to know how Superman can fly or how Batman can run a multi-billion-dollar business. Okay, during the day. And fight, here we go, crime at night. The answer is obvious even to the smallest child because it's not real. Okay, let's finish this up. Let's put an F here for foolishly. Demand to know how Superman can fly or how Batman can run a during the day. And fight, crime at night. There it is. We are done. Grant Morrison's Super Gods. And we have down here Gotham. Result of a deluge runoff. Oh, okay. American Way. Numbskulls is our word for nincompoops. Tattles is talks or sings. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like a great answer at all. Malachite, I would not have known that off the top of my head. On the line, Robin, randomly. Invidious, that's a tough one. Shavian, also a tough one. Outlaws, Northwest, Snafu, Ubermensch, Plinths, Echolocate, Riddler, Gaslighted, Obsidian, Double Down, and Stately. All right, there we go, in under a half an hour. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope these are fun to follow along with. All right, take care. Good night.